Hi everybody. This is my video presentation of my F1s I've been working on. There's 4 of them. There's the Lotus 1978 Formula 1, if I'm not mistaken. It's based after this car actually. This was my OS formula. It was my first Formula 1 I've ever made. It looked like shit. And it was a formidable car, to be honest. It had not enough grip for an F1, to be honest. But it was the car I actually made my first best laps on West Coast USA long, I think, long racetrack. It's not totally finished, this one. There's a few little things like the back I want to finish. It's a V8 inside, small block V8. I think it got like 1000 cc's. It's a little less powerful than the actual one. This one's at, I think, 400 horsepower, but it's quite light. As you can see, it's pretty like it looks like the F1 I tried to make. It's not perfect, but it's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. Now there's actually I'm just gonna spawn it here. There's this. We're not gonna go in order. We're gonna go in order of when I made it, basically. So this was the OS or Lotus. That's a glitch. It shouldn't have that. The little speck here. Usually it doesn't have it. It's the rest of the body, remnants of the like base body, basically. So this is more modern. It got a sequential transmission. They're a reproduction of the rotary engine. They're low torque but high horsepowers. I think I can show it through here. Maybe not. It's somewhere in here usually. For some reason it doesn't show up. But yeah, so high horsepower, low torque. It's a fun engine, to be honest. It's a really cool engine and a fun car. Then there's another version of the same car. Oh, now we can see what I meant by the original body. It just likes to disappear in this mod, it seems. So this one, the body is a little more beautiful. Like, I've worked on it a little more. This one I think has a V6 or something. I couldn't show it from here because engine don't spawn for some reason. But yeah, it's, I think, something like 500 or 600 horsepower in this one. It's a little more manageable than the 800 rotary one. I think it got a little more downforce too. And Then there's the Niki Lauda F1. This one is not perfect. Like, it got some things that could, like, these vents are not exactly there usually. They're like a little, they're somewhere there, but with the frame and shit, I can't really fix that. These vents are accurate though. This one should be a little bigger usually. But yeah, it's the Niki Lauda F1. So it's manual. It looks just, this one I spent so much time trying to make it look like the actual F1 of Niki's. So it looks quite fire. It looks fire. We're gonna go test them. So we're back. I'm gonna test them in the order of less to more fun to me. This one is still a fun car. I mean, with those backfire, it cannot not be fun. This one is quite simple, I feel like. You gotta take your turns well, and it drives. I mean, I actually had a record of time on this track with this car. I say hum a lot since I'm not used yet to talking to myself. It's quite new for me to record a video like this by myself. Oh shit, too fast. That was my fault, not the cars. I didn't have like no traction or some shit. It literally was perfect. Just I fucked up. You need to take your turns well with an F1. It's not made to make big turns, it's made to make logic turns and fast ones. If you turn too hard, it just loses grip. And I'm not the best yet at taking my turns like you're supposed to, since I'm not a racer and I didn't practice in a long time. I think my best score on West Coast Long is like 1 minute 35, and it's with the blue formula. And just before that, my best score was something like 136 with the OS. And now I can't beat it with the OS because the OS is not the car it used to be. It's not sequential anymore, and I changed the engine too. It's already fun just with that. The amount of backfire it does. Like I said, it's 800 horsepower, so this one spin wheels like crazy. Cancer, vaping. This one is a little more nerve-wracking because it got a lot more power, as you can see. Like it got a lot more power, and you feel it. It really doesn't joke with that. You basically need to put no gas in turns, or like not a lot. And I haven't drive those cars for a little while, so I'm a little rusty driving my F1s. That was a bad turn. That was basically not a turn. Let's do another lap. I think I'm gonna do 2 laps per cars, just to get the feel of it, and then try to do a good lap. I almost drifted. My thing is, I'm trying to follow the dark lines on the track because it's basically the best course of actions. BeamNg devs are really kind to have put it that all those dark lines are literally the best lap you can do. For now, I'm doing pretty good. Because if I downshift with this and keep the engine revved high, it will lose control. Like, it will lose all control, and I will die. As you're probably gonna see here. Oh, it was not that bad. Oh, here. You might have seen it a little. That wheel spin was pretty bad. As long as you keep it tamed, it's pretty okay. But it's still a manual F1, so you need to be quite gentle with it. Oh fuck, my first lap was better than this. I think it's if I'm not mistaken, I've put 5-speed transmissions in them. Oh no, it's 6-speed. I thought it was 5-speed. My bad. As you can see, I made an interior. It's not the best, but it's a small cabin with basically no space like a real F1. You're gonna see my panicked feet. Yes, I'm driving with sandals with socks on. Socks on because I don't want to make a feed video, and sandals because my socks will just get ripped on my pedal set. And anyways, I get more grip doing that. So this one sounds crazy. As you hear. It's I mean, it's Nicky's, you know. It's I tried to make the lights, I don't know if you see the light just under the spoiler, that's the brake light. There's a running light just under, and if I put on the lights, it's just gonna put that. I might just change it for a simple brake light just under the spoiler, so it's more realistic. This light, the little running light just over the exhaust, is actually not there usually. I just added it because there was none. So this one, you really get the F1 feel. I gotta admit, this one is my, between the Lotus and this one is my favorite. First, because I'm a big Nicky's fan. Niki Lauda is just a fucking legend. And you get the feel in this one a lot. I think this one is actually just a 5-speed. Yeah, this one is just a 5-speed. I think I'm gonna make a 3-lap on this, just because it feels so good. This car is just amazing. It doesn't drive the best, because it's a little more powerful, but than the Lotus that I made. But for 5-speed instead of 6, so it makes it a little harder to control, and it makes it rev a little lower if you don't downshift a lot. And there's that. If the Lotus did that, this one is just worst because of the 5-speed transmission. I don't even know if you hear me well with this engine sound, since it's so loud. It goes 200 at the 3rd speed, so like it's quite stupid, 5-speed transmission into a F1. But I guess it would have been a 5-speed since back in the days they didn't know that more speed equals more speed, like more gears equals more speed. That's why I put only a 5-speed transmission, because theoretically I could have put 6-speed and it would be like way easier and way better to drive. But for the sake of like realism and of the lore of this car, I made it a 5-speed transmission. It just sounds crazy. This V8 with a turbo at 12 12,000 RPM just sounds fucking crispy. Oh shit. I would be really happy to see an F1 driver actually drive this, just to see how they would react and how they would be able to control it, like how they would be able to learn the car, because it doesn't understeer. It drives pretty good. It just got that wheel spin thing because it's a manual with 5 speed. Well, this is all for my OS formulas. It's just their name. If you're wondering why OS, I don't really remember, to be honest. It's been a while since I made them, or at least the first one, and the OS name just sticked from the first one. So this was my Lotus, Ferrari, and 2 other cars. I guess we could say the blue one is a Mazda. It was my pleasure to show you my cars, and if you're inclined to, please subscribe and like the video. There was a lot of in the video. Like I said, I'm not used to the camera yet, and I'm still thinking what I'm saying. I might need a text in the future, so yeah, I'm gonna get used to it. So this is my first video with commentary and stuff, so I guess it's just normal. If you want to put a comment, tell me like what you thought about the video, how many you counted, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys and take care.